So guys, I'm gonna be showing you the recipe to make your SIBO yogurt. So the first recipe is the main strain of our microbiome, which is called L. reuteri. L stands for Lactobacillus reuteri. So this brand, I don't know, there are different brands in the market out there, but this is the brand I was able to get and to use. And this is from Oxysetics. So I'm gonna be leaving the link on how to get it below this video. And I also have another one, which is called, the brand is called Biogar, and it's 30 capsules. But the problem you're gonna have with this is you will need to, it comes in tablets, and you will have to crush it to powder. So you need to have something you're gonna use to crush it to powder. That is the challenge you're gonna have, because if you don't crush it properly, you're gonna be having issue with your yogurt. The outcome of your yogurt is gonna look somehow. So you need to crush it properly with powder, into powder. You can get this brand from Amazon. So this one is capsule, and it has powder in it, a capsule with powder in it, and it's pretty easy to use. So like I said, this is the main recipe, is main microbiome strain which you need, but I use 2 strains, and this one is Lactobacillus gasseri. So this is another strain which I combined with this this L. reuteri. So like I said, you can use 1 strain, you can use 2, you can use 3. So, but I'm using 2 strains to make this, and this is another brand you can get from Amazon too. I will leave the link below. So another recipe you're gonna need is probiotic fiber. This is inulin probiotic fiber. I'm gonna also, you can get this from Amazon. I'm gonna also leave the link below. And another recipe you're gonna also need is half and half milk. Yeah, this is another recipe you're gonna need. Maybe in my subsequent video, I'm gonna show you guys how to use the normal milk. But the normal milk we have to take, you will have to heat the normal milk to a certain extent before you can use. But with this half and half, you don't need to heat it in a pot before using. Half and half, you can use it directly. So this is the 1 quart. This is 1 quart half and half. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to use 1 quart, but the machine, the yogurt maker, which you're gonna use, which I'm gonna leave the link below this video, and I'm also gonna leave a link on how you can get this yogurt maker. This is one of my yogurts ongoing from 36 hours is on 16 hours left now. I started this since yesterday, so it's been on. Like I said, this yogurt, we are making it for it's gonna be fermented for 36 good hours on 100 to 102 degree Fahrenheit. So guys, these are all the recipe you need. Like I said, we are gonna do for this video purpose, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to use the quarter to start. Then from the quarter, I'm gonna show you in another video, I'm gonna show you how to make a full 2 liter, because this container of this Louvel yogurt maker comes in 2 liters. So when you start to make your, because probably the 1 quart is not gonna be enough, it's not gonna last you too long. But when you get this machine is pretty easy to use, very, very easy. Like so many people use a pressure cooker and other form of cooker, but sometimes I don't know about the settings. You might get confused with the settings, and things might turn complicated, and you might be wondering if you actually did it the right way. But with this Louvel machine, you are certainly sure you did it the right way. It's pretty easy to set the time, it's pretty easy to set the temperature, and you hit start and it start fermenting. So I encourage you guys to get this Louvel machine. This is the best and easy machine you can operate without any complications. So let's dive into how to make this wonderful SIBO yogurt. And one more thing, guys, please, whatever recipe you are getting here, both the milk and the inulin powder, please make sure you get organic, please. You don't have to get this brand, but if you're getting another brand of half and half, it must be organic. Everything you use in making this has to be organic. I just want to chip that in, because if you use non-organic, it might not turn out good. So make sure you get organic half and half milk, and the inulin powder. Every other thing has to be organic, please. So guys, we're gonna start by sterilizing our container, because you want to sterilize your container because you don't want to mix some of these bacteria in the air with what you're trying to make. So you're gonna start sterilizing all the equipment you're gonna use, all the tools you're gonna use. This is what I'm gonna use to stir it, and you try to sterilize your container too. You see how I sterilize it with hot water. You see how I sterilize it with hot water, even the cover. I'll try to sterilize everything because I don't wanna kind of a mix up of bad bacteria to what I'm doing. So I covered it up and try to sterilize it. So I'll throw the water away. So guys, after sterilizing your jar, so this is you're gonna use 2 capsules of this Reuteri. This is what I'm gonna use today. I'm not using this because I don't have what I'm gonna use to crush it to completely powder. So I'm using this today. So you're gonna use 2 capsules of Reuteri. You're gonna empty both capsules. Empty the content of those capsules in there. Like I said, you can use only this Reuteri. You don't have to use both strains. You can use one, but I'm using 2 strains because there's gonna be a lot of effect from using 2 strains. So you can see I'm emptying 2 capsules into this jar. Just 2 capsules is what you need. And I'm also gonna use this 2 capsules of this Gasseri. I will use 2 capsules of Gasseri too. I'm not supposed to be. I'm using these capsules for video purposes. I already made some batches which I can use to start making other subsequent batches. So I'm trying to use another capsule again for video purposes. So I'm using another two capsules of Gasseri. Like I said, you don't have to use Gasseri. You just have to. The major strain of bacteria we need here is Reuteri, which is the first one I show you guys. So after you empty this in here, so you need 2 tablespoons of inulin probiotic fiber. Then you add 2 tablespoons to it. So when you add these 2 tablespoons to it, so what you will do next is to add a little bit of the half and half milk. Just add a little bit. You add a little bit to it to stir, because you want to stir all what you have, all the powder you've got in here. You make a slurry of it. You turn it, you keep stirring it, and make sure you are trying to make everything get dissolved properly before you now add the remaining of the powder, the remaining of the milk. I mean to say the half and half. Like I said, you need to get the half and half. Everything you need to make this thing has to be organic, please. You keep turning and keep turning. You make sure that everything has dissolved. So I've finished stirring this and I make sure that everything has dissolved properly. So what I will do next is to add the remaining milk in here. Now this is a 2-liter container, but this is half. This is just 1 liter. This is just 1 liter. But if you want to make, maybe from this first batch you made, you can make, if you want to make another batch again for full 2 liter, you buy 2 liter of the half and half milk, and from your first batch, what you will need to use is half cup of from your first batch is what you need to make, is all what you need to mix it, and mix for, instead of 2 spoons of the inulin powder fiber, what you will need is 4 tablespoons of inulin powder and half cup of your previous batch to make a full 2 liter of this, because this is just half of it. I hope you guys are paying attention. So after you finish mixing it, you cover it up, because you don't want all those bad bacteria on the air to get into your mixture. So this is the easy yogurt maker. So what you do is you plug in your yogurt maker. You can see that you've plugged it in. So it's very easy. So the first thing you need to do is to place your yogurt in this machine. Place it in this machine before you add water. There are 2 lines of water. I'm going to show you guys. So when you look at this machine, there are 2 lines in it. So the smaller line is the lowest you can go, and you will need to fill it to the one to the top, the one behind. So they're going to show you, when you get this machine, they're going to show you how to use it. So these are very easy to use. So I'm going to add water. So you have to drop your yogurt in the machine first before you add water, because if you add water first and drop the machine, it might overflow. So you need to drop it in there before you add in water. See, I'll add it to the one to the top. You see that? So after adding water, you will now use this. You cover it up. Now you protect. This is used to protect it from every harmful bacteria hanging around. So like I said, this machine is very easy to use. You don't need to start. So once you put it in, so you press the start. So it's gonna show you the temperature. So we are gonna be fermenting this thing in between from 98 degree to 102 degree. So for this, I'm gonna be using. So when you press the first button, it's gonna show you the temperature. So I'm gonna be incubating it on 102. So this can run up to, I think, let's see how far it can go. 104, 106, 10. You see how far it can go. So, but your yogurt, you can't go more than 98 to 98 to 102, because when you use too much heat, you're gonna kill. Too much heat can kill the bacteria. So we are using 102. I'm fermenting it on 102 degree. So if you press this machine again, it's going to show you the time. And what we need is 36 hours. You see, these are very easy to use. There are some other equipment that's going to give you headache. So we're fermenting this thing for 36 good hours. So after you've set this 2 times, the only thing you need to press is just, you press confirm and it starts. You can as well cancel it if you feel like you made a mistake. But once you press confirm, the time has started for 36 hours. So this is going to incubate for 36 hours, guys. So guys, this is the first batch I made, and I just want to inform you there's going to be a separation of water and the yogurt in your first batch. I don't want you to panic. It's normal. So this is the first batch, like I said, but when you make your second batch is going to be wonderful. There's not going to be any separation. So like I said, you just go ahead. Now this is the second batch I made with 2 liter. You can see how it looks like. There is no separation. There is no separation at all. So I don't want you to panic as if maybe you got something wrong. You did not do anything wrong. There's nothing went wrong. That is exactly how it's supposed to be. As you can see, that is the second batch I made. You see how smooth and how wonderful that looks like? That is exactly how it's gonna look. So don't panic, guys. It is normal for separation in your first batch. So guys, if you did love to order this Louvel yogurt maker, you can find the link on my bio. You can as well find the link underneath this video and link to all the recipe. So guys, this is the easiest yogurt maker you can find out there. It's easy to set the time. It's easy to set the temperature. All right, guys, I wish you good luck in making your healthy SIBO yogurt. Life is good, guys. Go ahead and take your health back.